one rival series team was able to pull an upset today. Can it happen 2 times in a row? As Monaco, a little bit of experience on this squad with Tigre and Ignite, and then Dignitas, who you heard on the desk, James, could continue to keep climbing in terms of being a powerhouse in Europe.
Yeah, they had a period where they were down, and near the end of last season, they were surging, had a fantastic World Championship performance. Last week, they played TSM and went all the way to 5 games. And a lot of people were expecting TSM to be a team finishing near the bottom, so there were questions, is Dignitas playing to the level that we're expecting? Well, we're going to find out even more now. They're going up against Monaco, like you said, a team that came from the rival series. They went through without having to play an RLCS team. Last season, the top 2 teams automatically qualified. Monaco was one of them. They went through in the upper as well. So this is the team from the rival series that you really expect to make waves here in the RLCS.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with the player like Ignite on their squad, who, when he was on TSM, he was their striker and he made big splashy plays in the RLCS. And I think that expectation is there for Monaco. So for Dignitas, you just saw Vitality pretty much get smacked by Noli and company in Singularity. It was close, but at the end there, you really felt Singularity start to take control. And for Dignitas, you can't sleep on Monaco. They are going to be a tough opponent, but Dignitas, one of the best passing teams in the RLCS, North America or Europe. And so I think it's going to be a tough task no matter what.
And, these last seasons, Jorby, there's few teams that I can put my faith in anymore. And if you're a viewer, it's been so crazy these past 2 seasons with teams playing well, teams underperforming that you expect to do well. To me, Dignitas is one of those teams that you can put your faith in when they're playing their game, and they have been lately. But Monaco, you cannot count them out, Jorby. The team that breezed through the rival series, and like you said, Ignite and Tigre, they've been here before, and Ignite has that major title, winning E-League on TSM. So this will be a fun one to watch.
It does start with Dignitas. Possession, pass from Astral is blocked. And that's what Monaco are going to have to do. They're going to have to find these passing lanes and cut them off for Dignitas. You've already seen just constant looks on the passing in the first 30 seconds, but it's a good turn away on the corner.
Tigre also looking for his first goal of the season.
Yukio confirming his own boosts. And just nothing yet for either team. Looking for an opening. Monaco haven't given Dignitas any. Dignitas haven't really given Monaco an opening yet. Just trading back and forth. Read from Yukio almost found it, but ran out of boost before he could get to the touch. Violent Panda's touch to Astral. Astral wanted Yukio, but he was waiting in midfield. I think he's still low on boost.
Yeah, Yukio was on the retreat, but Dignitas mounting pressure. Good block from Yukio. Panda no boost there, won't be able to go for it. Leaves it for Astral.
Now Dignitas just slowly taking control in the orange half of the field. Astral's next man on this touch. Tigre ends up giving it up. Violent Panda in space, but he had to turn it away as Ignite hopped on right top of him.
Panda was on low boost. He's still on low boost for such a long time. That was a good center, but without any boost, he couldn't do much with it. However, Dignitas have kept this ball locked in the Monaco half.
Ignite can't get the clear either. Quick pass from Violent Panda over to Yukio. Yukio turns wide, has the shot, and the goal. Dignitas on the board.
Panda gets this right over to Yukio, passing to space. Astral got it to Panda before that. Yukio with the lovely first touch sets himself up for that goal. You can see Dignitas brimming with confidence with how they're playing. Monaco, they're fighting to get out of their own half, and Dignitas just picked them apart.
And maybe at this time last season, Yukio rushes that touch and doesn't get the most quality shot he can on net. There's one turned away by Extra, who had himself a very good week last week. It was all about Extra on Monaco, but so far, it's been a struggle in game 1.
Still early.
Consistent possession.
We're not even halfway through, and now Monaco getting some looks. Extra leading the charge downfield.
Oh, Violent Panda stays low, and the shot, Astral makes it, and almost finds his way through, but Tigre recovers. Wonderfully done by Tigre. Thought for sure it was going to be a goal off the fake from Astral.
Extra didn't get the clear he was looking for. However, that's going to open a chance for Dignitas, but a good hit from Tigre.
It's looking good for Monaco on this. Not getting stuck in their own half as much, even getting a couple of shots on net. Extras was turned away. Ooh, the bouncer will send Extra back. It's a chance for Violent Panda. Steals the boost away. Just gets Extra caught on the wall, but Tigre will be able to catch it out, make Astro miss. So good ideas here from Monaco. Good dribbles. Ignite shot's going to be wide off the posts. Love the stops. It's not just Astral doing it, it's the whole team on Dignitas. Monaco are wanting to play fast, and Dignitas are making them pay for it with these fakes, slowing the play down. Even they've been going supersonic for a bit.
Even their first goal, Yukio just slowing it down with that first touch, and they've been getting so many chances. Almost 9 shots, sitting at 8 shots right now for Dignitas. Some quality shots as well.
Monaco just looking for any kind of consistent possession in the offensive half. Tigre working with low boost. Ignite had to retreat to go get boost Extra. Couldn't get the pass over to Ignite. It's a tee up for Tigre, but just too slow to get up to the ball from where he was.
It's what you want to see, though, from Monaco. If you're rooting for them, starting to get some time in the attacking half, keeping Dignitas in their own half now, and it's a 1-goal game. We saw even in the Vitality game, things can change, and just like that, Ignite puts in the equalizer. A beautiful shot to the top corner off this pass from Tigre.
Absolutely, and great vision from Tigre, recognizing he had the space.
Shot.
You had 2 players on Dignitas in net, and you had a wide open Ignite in midfield. Beautifully executed by Tigre, and you said it, James, a beautiful shot by Ignite.
That was gorgeous. Ignite coming to the middle of the field. Tigre launches over a wonderful pass, but that placement and power, that just reminds you of the Ignite of old. Back when he first came onto the scene, after he was coming out of the rival series, he was recruited onto Weedem Girls.
Yeah, he even has a major title win to his name as well. He's been a standout performer in the RLCS before.
I believe it was on Envy way back in the day, actually. But
regardless, a little while ago now, for sure.
When he first came onto the scene, though, that's what he was known for, was his speed and shooting.
Oh, good challenge from Extra. Looks like Dignitas will be able to catch this. Violent Panda popped it up. Ignite will kill the ball, and we do have overtime in game 1.
See if Ignite can break out any more of that shooting. They'll get some backup from Extra or Tigre. Dignitas started out this game so strong, dominating possession, but Monaco is starting to get their feet under them.
Absolutely. Off the side, Tigre. Challenge will be for Ignite. Couldn't get there. A little bit of time for Violent Panda, and he utilized it. Now back over to the corner. Has Astral following behind. He'll pick up the next on the continuation. Violent Panda will let this roll back to give himself a little bit of space. Ignite closing the distance. Still, it doesn't matter. Dignitas, even if they're in a tight spot, always finding a pass. And a lot of times, it's their teammate finding open space for a pass. Not just on the passer, but being available for those passes is part of what makes Dignitas so good. Their positioning is some of the best that we see in the RLCS. This
shot opportunity.
In! Extra!
Extra blisters this one by. Tigre again with the assist, this time off the ceiling. Astral, it came right at him, just over his head. Tigre, the assist master, orchestrating those passes to both Ignite and Extra. And what a strike from both of them.
Absolutely. Monaco coming up big here in game 1 against Dignitas. James, you had mentioned it earlier. Dignitas started out so strong. They're passing on point. They had the pressure. They had the control. But then as time went on, especially in the second half of the game, Monaco started stealing boost. Ignite, it stole 6 boosts in the second half of this game in their back corners. So being able to control the pitch and then passing, space. Tigre on that first pass to Ignite. And then that ceiling pass as well.
Yeah, and the shots were immaculate. Those opportunities, they weren't
Gimmies.
fantastic opportunities. They weren't just, like you said, they weren't gimmies. But the shots were just so powerful, especially the iGnite shot. Both of those shots had defenders in net waiting for them, ready to make a save, but they were just too good. So Monaco, they really did a great job of capitalizing on their opportunities. They didn't have as many as Dignitas in this game. Dignitas controlling that first half of the game with authority. And like you said, Dignitas was doing a good job of hitting the ball into open space that their teammate could then go in and fill that and keep possession. But Monaco stayed strong the whole time, didn't sweat it whatsoever, and just hit some great shots.
Dignitas took advantage early of the speed, and Monaco expecting really fast play, and then constantly slowing it down, making players miss. Monaco were able to adjust to that. And you didn't see any fakes work or any slowdowns work for Dignitas after that adjustment. So great work here so far for Monaco. And these new teams coming into the RLCS, while this one's got some experience attached to it, they're looking good here in Europe.
Extra in his interview said they were feeling good, feeling confident. He did back down a little bit from Dignitas, but I think
you can understand
him trying to be humble.
Oh, good demo. Forced Extra to try to make a challenge, but he did win it cleanly. iGnite around the corner, but nothing. Dignitas easily handled. Good stop from Extra to buy Monaco time. Tigre collect that boost. Violent Panda taking that. iGnite barely throwing it out to the corner.
That shot opportunity set up because of Astral's speed. He was so quick to get that second effort on the ball. Panda's shot was just wide. But the speed from Astral, that will continue to generate opportunities for Dignitas. However, they do want to see him get more involved on the shooting end, as we know he's got some incredible mechanics that he can use to put on some pretty good shots.
Dignitas are getting kind of stuck. They're finally back on the orange half. They're working with low boost totals. Violet Panda keeps it going. And Astral will start stealing the boost, so Dignitas have flipped the switch for offense. But still can't really find anything really eligible back downfield for Monaco. Very back and forth. Pot shot by Yukio. Just kind of ping pong. Ooh. Banged off the back wall. Tigre. His continuation blocked by Violent Panda. Now a chance. Pass to Astral. Astral takes it on the dribble. Pops it up over one. iGnite had the read or out to the corner, but it's not over. He does get it by Violent Panda. iGnite doing big work for Monaco on a potentially dangerous situation.
Making a huge read on the backboard and taking the ball downfield, buying time for his teammates. Like you said, Jorby, an impact play from iGnite on the defensive end. Monaco's defense has stood up to this towering attack from Dignitas.
And Tigre is also winning a lot of these 50s that he's getting behind. iGnite's just winning every touch right now. Violent Panda finally gets the ball back to the back wall.
You've got to wonder, though, will all these demos we're starting to see come out from Dignitas help them out? Will it open up an opportunity? Or will they overextend and give Monaco a chance to counterattack if they try to commit too hard on the demos? We do see Tigre getting aggressive in response.
Oh, and it did give Extra space, but he couldn't recover. It'll be Dignitas' ball. Stolen again by Tigre. iGnite will hop up at this. Reacting to Dignitas' touches, preventing any kind of passing situation. But they're kind of locking here in midfield. You see Tigre waiting. As soon as it's dropped down, he'll go and challenge. He'll steal the boost as well. Popped up off the backboard. Extra's there, and it's challenged. Broken up by Yukio.
And that stop was huge from Yukio. Not only winning that challenge or getting a piece of the ball, but winning it downfield. After the demo as well, Dignitas was shorthanded. So from both teams, we're seeing some excellent defense in key moments.
It was a decent touch by Astral, but Yukio couldn't get back to it. Another win by Monaco on the touch. Astral slows it down, just could not get over Extra. Still locked 0-0. Despite this pressure from Monaco, light shot turned away by Yukio. Another demo for Tigre. Does it open up space for iGnite and Extra? No. Again, another clear. So many clears from Dignitas' defense, regardless of the amount of pressure that Monaco had put.
That was Yukio again. Yukio, his defense this game, keeping Dignitas in it.
Ooh, Violent Panda will have to rely on Yukio to get back to that touch. This gets away from Extra, gives Astral a chance at the challenge, and it's Dignitas on the attempt to carry out with Yukio, and he's gone. Astral, what does he have?
Yukio had Panda on the outlet pass there. He decided to take it himself.
Maybe feeling the passing lanes cut off. They're just trying to force a defender to miss or an attacker to miss.
Sometimes it's trying to be unpredictable. You telegraph the pass so that they cheat over to that side, and if you take it yourself, sometimes you can surprise them, but Monaco was not surprised. They ended up demoing Yukio and getting possession of the ball back.
And it's so locked down there. Their option coverage is so good, Monaco. Every single touch Dignitas are throwing, Monaco are there. This is the first pass that Dignitas have actually been able to complete in a while. They're not going to do anything with it because Yukio's out of boosts. Violent Panda.
Oh.
No, the shot. No, it's wide. Hang on. Tigre.
Oh, man, that could have cost the Panda was in a position to get the touch on that ball. Perhaps he got a communication that he should leave it because you saw him actually boost away from it.
Yeah.
But it gave the shot opportunity to Monaco, so that could have been disaster.
Great touch from Tigre, but out of boost, couldn't convert the double touch. Yukio just lost the ball for a second, and it allowed Extra to buy some time for Tigre. Up, Yukio. Does he have this off the back? Wall shot by Violent Panda's blocked by Tigre. iGnite will bail them out, but Yukio gets the midfield boost. Tigre first to the ball, has Extra. Extra shot blocked by Violent Panda. Up off the backboard, looking for no one as Yukio takes it away to the corner. iGnite saw him. Monaco retained possession.
Monaco getting confident, getting ferocious. Panda left with just 9 boosts after the save.
And it's just another block by Yukio on the attempted shot. You have Tigre, 8 stolen boosts. iGnite, he's got 5, and only a couple for Extra, but they outmatch the stolen boost completely by Dignitas, who are sitting at a total of 6. Pass over to Yukio, shot blocked by iGnite. Here comes Violent Panda, and it's in! Dignitas, it doesn't matter. At the end, they win game 2.
Astral, that was a lovely pass. Yukio, the shot forced iGnite to make the save. Extra was also in position to assist, but the rebound comes right out to Panda. And Dignitas get that win. That was a huge one. Instead of going down 0-2 in this series, they've tied it back up or even. But what a series it's been so far. Both teams playing fantastic defense. And that shot right there, that shot just forced the mistake. I mean, what do you do there?
Yeah.
You know, if you're trying to make that save, Extra, he was in position to maybe get a better hit, but there was no time to communicate. The shot was coming in, and that forced that save to come out. Defenders out of position, easy rebound goal for Panda.
Yeah, absolutely. And then even on a couple of them, Yukio had a great save in net. It's not that AS Monaco weren't giving like really good chances at the net. Dignitas just did a fantastic job keeping it out of their net, even when they were well-placed shots. It was just good positioning on the goal.
But this one very easily could have been 0-2 in favor of Monaco because of that one play at 0 seconds where Panda had boosted down. So I'll be interested to hear what was happening in that moment. But fortunately for Dignitas, they escape with their lives and end up getting that game winner. But also credit to Tigre. He's still looking for his first goal of the season, but he has been in the trenches, got both of the assists in game 1, and then also had a big save in the final moments of that game to keep Monaco in it.
A lot of demos too.
And demos, yes, responding to the aggression. So how this is going to shape up will be interesting because we've seen both teams kind of ebb and flow this game. Dignitas came out swinging, and then Monaco had control, and as you pointed out, was stealing all the boosts. It is a battle out here on the pitch.
It's just one misplay that can be the difference. Pass to iGnite. Shot blocked right into Astral. Tigre too low. Astral still on the carry. Dignitas moving down the pitch. Double commit by Monaco will give Yukio plenty of space in the opposing corner. He's got Astral on the wing, and it's blocked again. Another double commit. So Violent Panda has a free look. He takes a shot. iGnite just gets up for the save, bangs it against the crossbar. The Monaco hang on after a couple of potentially dangerous double commits. They'll have to shore that up on defense. They have hope of continuing to keep Dignitas at 0. Ooh, taking this one out, blocked again. That's not good. Actually, that touch just saved Dignitas. Violet Panda, that slight touch forward. I wasn't sure who was it that dove on the play for Monaco. Here's Astral. Does he have it? No, blocked by Ignite. Violet Panda on the wing ends up not being able to make the touch.
We're seeing chaos, Jorby. That pass from Astral, it was next level over to Panda.
Yeah.
However, Panda was on empty, couldn't boost to it.
Violent Panda. Back over to Yukio. Yukio off the backboard. Does he have the double touch?
Oh,
It's off
my.
the post. And Ignite will get the clear. That's where Yukio needed to put it. The rest of the net was covered.
That was lovely. Another setup from Panda. Puts it over left, up in the air for Yukio to be able to go for that double tap. And now Panda scoring the first goal of Game 3.
Oh, Astral threaded the needle on this pass. Had to fight Ignite for the ball, and he hits Violent Panda, who gets it right on the corner of the Dominus. What a shot by VP.
Panda, we talk about his passing a lot, but he's the complete package.
There's a reason Gibbs thinks he's going to be MVP.
And I don't know how bold of a prediction that was. Maybe it was too soon just because it's week 2.
The rest, everyone else thinks it's a bold prediction, apparently.
But Panda, even on that play before, had that pass. Dignitas as a whole are just looking for those passes, looking for those lanes. And it's starting to pay off. But we saw this same thing play out in game number 1 where it looked like Dignitas was going to stroll to the victory and Monaco cranked things up in the last half of the game. But Yukio keeps turning that dial, gets the second goal for Dignitas.
It's a great clear from Yukio, then a great catch and flick. Gets it right on the side. Coming back on the opposite side was Ignite. He's racing back, so he's going to have to try to rush this touch and try to predict where Yukio's going to flick that. Yukio slows it down on that catch, and that makes things really awkward for Ignite. Not
only does he slow it down on the catch, but you can see him flip diagonal and backwards. What that's going to do is it's going to change the trajectory of the ball, but also it slows it down. And he wanted to slow it down because he knew that a player would be coming across the shooting lane, and so if he slows it down, that player's just going to float on by, letting that ball just sink right into the back of the net. And another one, Dignitas piling it on.
Violent Panda gets an incredible touch here. So much power on this pass. Just bangs it against the backboard, and Astral was ready for it the whole way. Dignitas' positioning is so good, and they are literally winning by degrees on trying to touch this ball.
Extra was so close to getting that save.
Yeah.
It was just millimeters away. Monaco has let this game get out of hand, but it's still not too late. However, time is winding down. We're approaching the 2-minute left mark.
You still have a game to survive if you can't pull out of this one. We've seen a lot of good things from Monaco, but when Dignitas are passing this well, and
oh, that was the chance they needed to put in.
Yeah. Violent Panda's not going to miss on the backboard probably ever again this series. You got to be able to score those. Unfortunately, Extra couldn't put it in, but it does put Monaco on offense. However, Tigre and Extra had to play back on their own end. And it's tough against this Dignitas squad when the last few passes from Dignitas have been in heavy traffic. Like you said, James, millimeters from just being cleared away or challenged and there's no goal. And how do you beat a team like that? We're just winning these touches.
Oh my!
Look at that.
Jorby, you predicted the future.
Yukio's got the space here.
And he picked up one pad. One pad was all he had to make that adjustment. Only used 4 boost.
One pad in a dream.
That's how perfect that pass was from Panda. He used 4 boost to get to that shot. Dignitas, they're feeling it right now. They're finding each other in the traffic, and those shooting lanes are open. Created opportunities.
Ooh, nice little power slide for Astral. Gave him a really good angle for that pass to Violent Panda. Bounced off the crossbar. Yukio, his shot, excuse me. Ignite had to save barely. And Astral coming in on the challenge.
And Panda, if this was a closer game, maybe Panda gets some crap for that, hitting the crossbar that close.
Astral puts it straight down. Dive bomb of a shot, 5-0.
And another pass from Panda, getting underneath that ball. That pass is not possible in anything but a Dominus. Maybe a plank, I guess, rock the Batmobile, but however, those flat cars, they allow you to get underneath the ball like that. Panda, such an expert in the Dominus.
He's the conductor, James. His vision is so good. His placement is almost always perfect. I mean, Violent Panda is just showing you right here why he is one of the best in the game and why someone like Gibbs has so much confidence in his ability to be one of the star players. Extra just misses by a pixel on the angle. iGNITE wants a pass, but no one's there, and Yukio has the clear. 5-0, and Monaco are looking to game 4 to try to get back into this because this got out of hand for Monaco. Dignitas just a step above and a step ahead.
A few missed opportunities, Jorby. A few missed opportunities for Monaco. They had some chances this game that they couldn't put away, but regardless, they were battling from behind ever since the get-go. Dignitas, they kept their pedal to the metal as well. 5-0, a commanding victory after 2 incredibly close games previously.
And that was off of 16 shots. That's still fairly effective as a team, as a unit. Monaco, just the offense was lacking. And this right here from Violent Panda, well done, but that shot from Astral is great.
And Astral, he'll do that. He's a born and bred scorer. Fantastic mechanics. But Panda, you could see him even hesitating, slowing down, baiting in that defender. Because what are you going to do? When the ball's so close to the wall like that, it's hard to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Other than just blast it forward. But Panda was able to direct it.
Especially in a Dominus where it's so easy to just, when you tip the ball a little bit, you get so much power off of a Dominus even without boosting that, oh, the ball got away from me. And in low boost situations, yeah, like you said, it's definitely
And especially in those spots where you're up high on the wall, it's not only hard to get a pass out in the middle, but to get it more centered, more in field, because a lot of times what you end up doing is passing it over the crossbar or keeping it really close to the wall, and you don't give your teammate an angle to shoot on net because it's so hard to get it away from the backboard. But Panda was able to do that, able to set him up. Dignitas, they were looking for passes all game long. They were hitting their passes. They weren't panicking and pressured. They were taking space, and they were taking shots. This is a scary Dignitas, but Monaco, we've already seen from the 2 earlier games, game 1 and game 2, that they can hang with Dignitas, but they can't let this final game, or what could be the final game, they can't let it get out of hand early like they did this game.
No, I absolutely agree. Astral also impressed me in other moments in that game. Most notably, it was just a minor mechanical thing, but it just goes to show the type of car and ball control he has, was that little power slide. He's approaching the net like this. He's going away from the net. Power slides a little bit so he has a direct angle at least the post to give his teammate a chance. Just punches it straight forward. He doesn't have to do anything weird on a flip. He just has to dodge forward. And it just throws off the defense that way because you're expecting the ball to go a certain way, but Astral's so good at controlling the ball that it doesn't matter how he's approaching it, he's going to finesse it in whichever way he wants.
And all of Dignitas was making plays like that. You even think of the Yukio play where he was in the corner, he slowed down the dribble and got that diagonal backflip flick, throwing a changeup on net, putting it right past him. All of Dignitas, they're playing well, especially in this game. That was the breakout game. So we'll see if they can continue that. Monaco, however, this is their chance to bounce back and take momentum going into what could be a final deciding game 5.
Yeah, and I really think that if Monaco can find a way to, they have to give themselves space in those situations because they were in low boost situations a lot of the time. It comes back down to the midfield boost battle. You got to start winning those boosts, and you can't clear the ball away and punch it away every time. They have to be able to control like they did in Game 1. That was a big
and you had pointed that out in Game 1 and Game 2. When Monaco started to charge back, it was because they started attacking the corner boost of Dignitas. So they got to find a way to break out. They can't let Dignitas make these passes. You have to shut them down, whether that's going for demos. We saw Tigre getting aggressive in some of the previous games, but you got to wonder, how is Monaco going to shut down these passes from Dignitas, which are dismantling them at the moment?
And I'm looking at Extra right now, because Extra had a couple of opportunities that he missed. The read from off the backboard, obviously he's expecting the touch from Violent Panda. Violent Panda missed. He still was able to make good contact. He just missed the shot. And then later on, when the game was probably already out of hand, he had a potential redirect that he missed by a pixel. And Extra last week really impressed with his ability as a striker. They need to find some sort of return to that. If they can get Extra more involved in the offense, I think they will find more success.
And we already saw him make a mark before with one of his shots that was a quality shot. They just need more of that.
Yeah.
And they need it right now. They fell last week 3-1 against Mouse, in danger of falling at the same scoreline to Dignitas, so they're going to have to kick it into high gear.
They have to be careful because they do like to dive at some of these passes. They don't want Dignitas to play that passing game. However, sometimes diving can be a bad thing. Monaco, dive with conscience, if you will. Already, Violent Panda up on the kickoff of the save. Astral slowing it down, and there it is.
Good
Monaco.
stop from Tigray, however.
Yeah. But it's just those situations where you're expecting Dignitas to move down the field quickly, and they're just so aware of that, and they take advantage of that at every opportunity.
Take their space.
Yeah.
And that's vision. It's such an underrated ability, especially it seems in today's meta where it's go, 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 be so fast, get to the ball first. Taking your time can generate opportunities that you just don't think you get. And this one off the post, Astral doing it all.
This is beautiful. Astral hits the post, comes back down. That was a perfect read.
He reads this off the post. It bounces, he's on the wall. He doesn't miss a beat. As soon as his tires touch that wall, they're off again. And he's making that read. Unbelievable from Astral.
And that post can feel unpredictable when it's bouncing on the inside of the post. It's not always clear where exactly it's going to bounce, especially from Astral's angle. Bouncing straight back up into him, but he had enough space to adjust at the last second and make that read. Just, that's the type of player Astral is.
Even on defense, iKnight was trying to go for a breakaway opportunity. He was trying to get control of his car, but Astral boosts back and actually makes it where iKnight lands on his car and can't stay with the play. Astral, his speed is something else.
Now, 7 unanswered goals for Dignitas in the last 3 games. Monaco were scoreless in the last game. Dignitas took over in the game before that. Now they pick up the first goal here. Panda low on boost, but he at least makes that touch. Ooh.
This is the defining moment in the series for Monaco. They're looking to tie this up. All the momentum has been in favor of Dignitas. They're gonna have to dig deep right here, stabilize and make a play.
Dignitas on their own end again. A couple of times trying to clear with no boost. Violent Panda already downfield, shot blocked.
Panda had options there as well, Jorby. He could have slowed it down like Yukio did, gone for a dribble, opting to take a quick shot, maybe hope for a rebound. However, Tigray making a quality defensive stop, keeping Monaco within 1.
It was a good idea from Panda. Yukio just a little too far back. He gets back in time to make this next touch. iKnight can't win the 50. Tigray can't win the 50. The Violent Panda carries it over 1. On the air dribble. Extra takes it away. Astral forced back. And Monaco can move down the pitch, but the rest of Monaco waiting in midfield. Tigray, he has iKnight on the wing, looking for him. He's got his man, but iKnight can't do anything useful with that touch. There is a great pass to Yukio with a great soft touch to the net.
Astral setting this play up, letting the ball bounce, and then that flick to Yukio, who was ready and waiting. Poor Tigray never had a chance.
The delay by Astral, as soon as he knew he had Extra baited, that's when the flick happened.
And he was staying right behind the ball. He was trying not to show his hand whatsoever, because in that situation with Astral, he could go for an air dribble play. He could perhaps try to pop it up to himself, go for a double tap. He could go for a flick, or he could go for the pass. He had so many options, and he did not have any tells in his car. He was sitting right behind the ball, and at the last second, got that flick pass to Yukio, who was ready for it. A thing of beauty from Dignitas.
And we were wondering, and Corelli was asking on the desk before this game, how Astral will perform over the course of this season. In his sophomore season as a player who skipped the rival series and and came straight to the RLCS, and he continues to be a linchpin in this Dignitas roster. Critical to their success, as all these players are, but Violent Panda, good pass to Astral, off the backboard. Does he have the double tap? No, but Yukio will keep the play
Trying
alive.
to be fancy, but Panda had 2 defenders beat. If Astral can get over that ball and drop it down, that's another goal. Even Panda back passing, pass to Astral, back to Yukio, but Panda at his back. Dignitas keeping the possession.
And you know, it's their positioning for passing. It's like, okay, I know that there's space here. That's a good win.
Freebie.
It's open. Extra will win this goal, and it's not quite over for Monaco yet.
Well done by Extra to hop onto this free ball. Tigre actually was the one who got up and challenged it. Yukio wanted to set himself up for a double tap or maybe go for a pass back down, but Tigre breaking up that play. Tigre has been making plays on defense, and this one keeping the series hopes alive for Monaco. But we're approaching just 30 seconds left. It's now or never for Monaco.
Tigre hopefully can find some of those passes he found success with in game 1 on offense. Violent Panda making life difficult for Extra. Now having to chase this down. Yukio gets a look, wins the 50. Tigre, it's his ball. Back to Ignite. The shot, roller all way wide. Violent Panda trying to carry it out, blocked by Extra. Extra off the ceiling. High ball, Tigre has to wait. Double commit for on the corner for Tigre. Carrying it, forces the 50 in front of the box. Extra's a little too close. Ignite has the shot. 2 light drops down. Dignitas take the series.
Scary moment at the end, but Dignitas holds strong.